Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, on this beautiful morning, we are going to talk about something that I caught in NBC. Now, of course, this is bullet points, so we dive into the underlying trends and really dig in there and understand the why behind the actions of the gun controllers, and often wonder why some of it doesn't make sense. Well, I've got another episode right here just around that point. Did you guys know that the FBI failed to complete 1 million background checks? Well, that's what NBC is saying, and that's what we're going to dive into right now because, per usual, there's more to the story than is on that headline. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to hear from you guys on this one. If you think that we earned that subscription, we are always looking to get more people in the fold, and we would love to have you along with the ride for our rights. Thank you so much for your consideration. Let's dive in and talk about the FBI, yet another government bureaucracy which is failing according to every statistical standard. Let's hit it. The FBI didn't finish over 1 million gun background checks in time to stop a sale in 2020 and 2021. Now keep in mind, during this time frame, just to set the table, give some background here, this is a time frame when we had about 20 to 25 million background checks were initiated due to multiple societal influences, but the first-time gun buyers, this is when this happened. All the first-time gun buyers bought in this time frame, around 40% of that number. So that's kind of what we're talking about. And also keep in mind, we did a video last night that was all around the support for banning ARs and for gun control was slipping and falling. And the main reason cited was distrust in government. The video is linked in the description, and I'll throw a card up there for you as well. But listen, because this factors in. Again, this is from NBC. This came out on the 8th. There were over 1 million opportunities for someone to buy a gun from a licensed dealer without a completed background check in 2020 and 2021, according to an FBI report released last month. Now keep in mind, every single thing that you've heard from a leftist Democrat or a gun control Democrat or gun control group is, we need more because we just need common sense gun laws. That's what they always say. My question to you is, and as we go through this, why do they not say, let's fix the existing system because clearly government is dropping the ball and not doing what they're supposed to be doing? No. We need to switch the onus to legal gun owners who are embracing their Second Amendment rights legally. I wonder what that's about. Let's dive in. You guys can let me know in the comments. All right. In all, 1,002,274 background checks, or 4.2%, took longer than 3 business days in 2020 and 2021. A higher share than any other period since at least 2014. According to data compiled by NBC News, after the 3rd business day, federal law allows dealers to sell weapons with the background check still pending, which potentially puts weapons in the hands of people who can't legally own a gun because of mental illness or their criminal history. Now, the idea behind that amendment or that law or that nuance is because a bureaucratic state could say, oh, we're still doing that background check. I know it's been 2 years, but we're really backlogged. That's the whole idea. It's there to prevent malfeasance. That's the whole purpose of that. But again, the FBI that has been written law, check this out. Look at this graph. In 2020 and 2021, a larger share of federal gun background checks took longer than 3 business days, potentially letting people who cannot legally own guns buy them from licensed dealers. Now there's the graphical representation. So you're talking around 4% in both years. Again, this is existing law, but the gun controllers are not saying, hey, FBI, why are you not fulfilling your obligations to existing law? They're saying the system just needs common sense checks and we need more gun control. It doesn't make sense at all. And again, I'm not offering perspective on, is this law justified, is it not? I'm not making a video about that. What I'm saying is FBI is not doing its mandated responsibility per law, and the response is, well, we should probably take more gun rights from legal Americans. That is not accurate, that is not correct, that is not justified. Let's keep going. The FBI ultimately completed around 1/4 of those delayed background checks and discovered that 11,564 people were able to buy guns in 2020 and 21 before the check showed they could not have been allowed to do so. Agents with Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Explosives then had to retrieve the weapons. Okay, so you're talking about 4.6% of 250,000 people actually turned out to be not eligible for that right. They went and seized those firearms because they were giving them under false pretenses. That's what they're saying there. Okay, 4.6% of 250,000. Well, the awkward point there is you now have that number only accounts for a fraction of the delayed background checks. The FBI never completed 734,604 checks from January 2020 through November of 2021. The most recent data available because they took longer than 88 days. after which the Bureau must stop its research and purge the unfinished checks from the system. Again, because you cannot have a digital registry. You have to purge these things. It is the responsibility of the FBI to do this quickly, succinctly, and then get it out of their system. But if they take 88 days because of bureaucratic malaise, is that on legal gun owners or is that on the FBI system that's not working? Again, there's not a direct correlation to any of the events that we've had that it fell through the cracks here. My point in doing this video is, why don't we try to fix the system gun controllers that you already installed before you try to add more restrictions to legal, law-abiding Americans with their Second Amendment rights, which are constitutionally protected. But no. You don't want to look at the problem that your bureaucratic apparatus is failing. You want to add more things to make the system fail more. It's almost like that might be an intended purpose. But let's keep going. The FBI fails to complete hundreds of thousands of gun background checks each year. The number of background checks the FBI never completes of delays and incomplete records rose sharply during the pandemic, even when accounting for incomplete data in 2021. And there's the graph right there. Hundreds of thousands, so you're around 400 to 350,000 background checks that were never completed. Again, their federal mandate. They're falling down on the job and of what the government has promised to keep people safe. Why would you trust a government that can't even do the existing gun control with more gun control? And again, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking about gun control in general. People who believe that the government can take more control, need to take more rights from American citizens. Here's the evidence right in your face that the existing systems that you've passed are not doing their job as prescribed. Again, not putting my opinion on should it be there, should it not be there. What I'm saying is, you're not even doing what you've promised thus far. How could you ask for more? It's because you're government. But anyway, let's keep going. If this is not government irresponsibility, I don't know what is. Check this statement out. The FBI said in a statement that it is, quote, unable to speculate on the factors that cause an increase or decrease in unresolved transactions. Okay. Maybe all 5 of those senators who are sending out things to UPS and other companies about good safety practices, and maybe you should stop shipping firearms, international shippers and national shippers. Maybe they should say, hey, FBI, you're not even doing your base level due diligence on this. Why don't you do that before you start talking about more infringements upon Second Amendment rights of legal law-abiding Americans, because you guys can't even do this right. And that's what I've got for you. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.